In this video, I'll be explaining exactly what I do to collect Watch for Rolling Rocks in one A-Press. But first, we need to talk about the trick called hyperspeed walking, and here's how it works. You probably already know that there are some slopes in the game that are too steep to stand on. Mario just slides off of them. But, did you know that you actually can stand on these slopes if they're submerged in shallow water? In fact, the underwater portion of these slopes has a special property. If you try running uphill on them, you'll end up running backwards at an increasing speed with no upper bound. But in most circumstances, this would cause us to end up in the water before building up any real speed. We can get a little more speed by running nearly parallel to the slope but ever so slightly uphill, but eventually the slope runs out, or we move too fast to round a corner. But there are some ways to have Mario walk while staying in place. For example, if there's a wall perpendicular to the slope, then we can use that. That allows Mario to build up quite a bit of speed before he breaks through. However, if the wall isn't perpendicular to the slope, then we end up sliding down into the water. That's because walls are really just rectangles that push Mario out perpendicularly. So, if Mario moves into a wall at an angle, the game will calculate his intended next position, then the wall will push that position out, and then Mario ends up having a net movement along the wall. So ultimately, he'll end up moving into the water. So, is all hope lost? Well, no, because Tyler Caney figured out that we could actually make use of the gate. You see, the bottom of the gate is a ceiling, and the game doesn't like putting Mario too close to the area right under a ceiling because it doesn't think he fits. So, if we have Mario move backwards into the ceiling, the game will choose not to move him, so we're free to build up speed in place. So now I do just that. Okay, so now we're finally ready to resume the main video. Just kidding. Okay, so now let's do a trick called hyperspeed walking. Now, you're probably wondering what I'm gonna need all this speed for. After all, I do build up speed for 2 minutes, but to answer that, the height of a double jump is proportional to Mario's speed. Once we have enough speed, we can do a double jump straight to the Rolling Rocks platform.
But this is tool assisted, so that's not a problem.
Okay, now don't blink. There we go, I achieved enough height to get onto the Rolling Rocks platform. Here, I show a version of the double jump straight to the Rolling Rocks platform. And there you have it, Watch for Rolling Rocks done in one A-Press. Man, I did not expect this video to become 3 minutes long when I started commentating, but I guess there was just that much to explain. Hopefully, you were able to follow along with my explanations and visuals, learn something new, and had an enjoyable experience. So, thanks for watching. In this video, I'll be explaining exactly what I do to collect Watch for Rolling Rocks in 0.5 A-Presses.